if you've just started out in music education as a music teacher, then you're probably making this huge mistake. Look, my name is Massimo Koric. I have been teaching music for 2 years now. I also help teachers turn their hobby, their passion, into an income stream and a big income source that hopefully can help them with any payment. No. My name is Massimo Koric. I have been teaching for quite a bit now, music specifically, one-on-one. I've also done a couple group lessons. I also have been helping teachers turn their hobby and their passion into a strong income source and build their student base. I'm also the owner of Scenario.net, a brand new website that I've built personally. I'm looking for new founding members. This is for teachers and students to be able to connect via our website so they can have lessons in person, video lessons, or video courses. Basically, my goal is to do the job that the teachers don't want to do. Okay, teachers want to be teaching, not advertising, not doing invoices, not doing all of this setup like that. We're going to do that ourselves. We've done it already. We just want the teachers to sign up. They set their lesson prices and they can get paid immediately. And we just want to make it easier for both students and teachers to connect. But don't worry about that one. Let's get straight into it. So, the biggest mistake new teachers make, and you're probably doing this if you're a new teacher. So, number one is that you're trying to teach everything in one lesson. That's it. You can end the video here. You can leave now. That's all it is. Look, it feels helpful that you're trying to add on to what you're saying, but it overwhelms a student at the end of the day. And one idea is more than enough for a student to get through. That could even take 2 lessons depending on the idea. So why it happens? The nerves kick in, there's silence and the students trying to understand what you're saying, but that silence just builds the nerves, so you just start filling it up with more talk, more words that you can just spit out, and then this, and then this, and then this. This actually leads to this. So if you do this, it's cool because you can do this. Like, it's so much. Don't even bother with it. Just keep to the one thing. If you're going through scales, don't explain soloing to someone. Just explain the scale and nothing else to it. We all want to seem knowledgeable and thorough and that we know what we're talking about. And we do. We do know what we're talking about. But the student isn't going to know what we know straight away. And it's going to take time to build this. So let's not throw it all into the student's face at once. Let's just give them one piece at a time. Another reason, you could be excited and you want to share everything at once. I've been there. I have definitely been there. Or you just forget what it felt like to be a beginner. I don't know how long you've been playing, but I've been playing for 12 years now, and I've definitely had to take breaks so I can kind of restart my learning journey and, remember what it's like to be a beginner. So these are kind of the reasons that are going to stop you from being able to be concise with what you say and only teaching one thing in the lesson. So what's the student experiencing? The student is going to be confused a lot by what you're saying because, they're going to see the main topic and then they're going to start thinking about all the side topics and the subjects that you've mentioned based off of the main topic. And now they're just going to be confused and not know what to practice. And it's just going to mess with their heads. They're not going to know what to practice and they're going to feel like, the music experience and learning music and playing is going to be a lot harder than, what they first thought it was going to be. When in reality, it's a lot easier than what they thought it was going to be. They're just not understanding it the way you understand it. And because of these, they usually won't come back. That's going to be a reason that students are going to quit. Students are either A, going to stop practicing, or B, just stop asking for lessons. Simple as that. I'll reiterate, one thing per lesson, done well. Leave them wanting more, not drowning in it. You don't want to overfeed, you want to feed just enough. So how do we fix it? Before each lesson, pick one skill to focus on. If you really want to go deep into it, you could probably plan out the next 4 weeks on one skill each, and then you have it ahead of time, and then ask yourself, what's the one thing I want to leave them with? So You know, it doesn't have to be like this whole grand thing. It could just be like, now they know how to learn scales. Now they know how to play the minor scale back to front. Now they know the D major scale. Now they know the E flat major scale. All the basic things. It's not heavy. Don't be heavy, especially in a 30-minute lesson compared to a 60-minute lesson. 30-minute lesson, don't be pushing stuff down, force feeding. And look, if you get through everything real quick, finish up with a warm-up. Maybe go through a few songs. If they're interested in playing a few songs, go through that. You can end the lesson a little early if needed, but try not to do that. The student's paying for the time that you're there, so try to fill that time realistically. But that is basically it. It's really simple fix, and something people don't really notice that they're doing. So if you are looking for more information on becoming a teacher, on teaching, and tips to teach music, you can subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll probably make a video about that comment, because you'll probably be the first person to comment. And we are looking out for our first 10 founding members of Scenario.net. We're still working on the fine bits of the website. We're kind of stress testing it right now, and we'd love to have you as one of our founding members. So look, either contact us at contact@scenario.net or check out the website, sign up. We'll probably reach out to you, and that will be it. Next week we're going to be talking about what instrument you should teach, so subscribe to not miss that one.